Hello, today I will tell you how to delete Isabella glitch actually works. This is a research video. If you just need a glitch, here is a tip for you. Well, those who are interested in all the little things and details, watch the video to the end. So let's get started. It all started with this comment, where he tell me that 82 gold bars are farmed in 5 minutes. I defiantly replied that it was not true. It is not real. In this case, it is necessary to make a circle in about 3.5 seconds. But this person told me that it is true, and I don't understand what I'm talking about at all. So I decided to fully understand this glitch. How could I not run around this stone, and from side to side, and in a circle? Nothing worked. I recently made a video about the new farm location at Henniganstead and remembered the treasure spawn line. This is the point where the treasure icon on the minimap disappears. I began to recall previous studies of the trajectory on which we ran, how they changed. Remember, early we ran figure 8 around 2 stones, and I understand that this is all approximate. All these trajectories work well, but they are not exact. I make a decision to find the exact closest distance that I need to run away from the spawning line. There were a lot of races. I reduced the distance one step at a time, and finally I determined that there are 5 steps. In general 4, but sometimes when skidding on the ice with 4 steps, there were moments that did not count the spawn. That's why I decided to choose 5 steps. And what we have, after marking the spawning line and retreating from it 5 steps in both directions, we will get 2 more lines. They will be markers that need to be crossed. You can write in a circle or straight, as is more convenient for you. Each test was performed in new session. Now, if you have done everything as I have shown in the picture, then the number of intersection of the spawn line will correspond to the number of treasures that have been spawned in the chest. Here is one example for you. I have conducted dozens of tests, and this is reliable information. The main thing is to check the session after each farm. Let's return to the question of 82 bars in the 5 minutes. I will say that I was wrong. And yes, it is real. I was able to farm 91 gold bars in 5 minutes. Here I leave a link in the tip and in the description. Everything seems fine, but I'm still decided to run for 10 and 15 minutes. Since I previously claimed that the most optimal time is 15 minutes. And here the most interesting things began. I ran dozens of tests. On average, you get 120 gold bars for 15 minutes of running, 110 gold bars in 10 minutes, and 80 in 5 minutes. That is, in race for 15 minutes, we get 8 gold bars per minute. In 10 minutes we get 11 gold bars per minute, and in 5 minutes we get 16 gold bars per minute. It turns out to be more profitable to make 3 runs of 5 minutes than 1 for 15, since you will get 2 times more gold bars, 240 instead of 120. But this is not logical, and I started new tests again. To be honest, I'm already dreamed at night that I was farming Isabella. I counted everything, the number of crossing of the line at different intervals of the time, the number of gold bars obtained as a result, and nothing worked. And then this notification caught my attention. It appears appears when you press and hold a square. Then you stop taking gold bars from the chest. Even they are still there. You need to press the square again and hold it. And you continue to take treasures from the chest. The notification appears at the same time. I counted between 49 and 50 gold bar. You see this notification. And at 65 gold bar you stop. This information is not important for the glitch, but thanks to this information I counted how many times you take the treasure from the chest. And bingo! 96 times. Answer to all questions. 96 times. Sometimes 98, but very rarely. This is the maximum amount of spawning treasure in the chest. I emphasize the amount of treasure spawns in the chest, not the gold bars you get as a result. Each treasure gives you a different amount of gold bars. It can be 0.5, 0.7, 1.5 and 2 gold bars, but you will not raise the treasure more than 98 times. So now we know, to get the maximum number of gold bars we need to cross the spawn line 98 times. But you don't want to count every lap during the race. Therefore, let's translate it into minutes and finally find this optimal time. I calculated that is an average of 5 minutes I make 65 line crossing. 5 minutes it's 300 seconds. We divide 300 seconds by 65 crossings. In result we get 4.6 seconds. That is, we make one circle in 4.6 seconds. Now we take the maximum number of spawns, 98, and multiply by 4.6. Then divide 451 seconds by 60 and get 7.5 minutes. I advise you to take 8 minutes. Some run faster, some slower. Let's will sum up and determine the correct method of farming. We have a spawn line. This is the place where the treasure icon on the minimap disappears. Here it is. We measure 5 steps on both sides of this line and make marks. I used flammable moonshine. It draws lines perfectly. You can buy it from a fence.
Done.
Then you ride for 8 minutes, crossing the lines you drew. Now ride to the chest, change the map and take the treasures. I got 112 gold bars, but this amount varies, depending on how much gold you get from one treasure. Full video with 8-minute ride, with timing and scores, I leave in a tip and a description. Friends, don't forget to subscribe. I hope the video was informative. That's all for now. Take care of yourself and see you in the next video.